Yeah. Yeah. That's the right word, right? Because firemen are all about bravery. That's why they become firemen. So, clue or trigger word, hey, I want you to be brave enough. Tell me about these things. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. Ah. Yeah. 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 So he doesn't want to raise, escalate. So his default mode is to de-escalate and not escalate. So if he sees something as being escalating, he's going to try to avoid it. Yeah. How are you going to the big things? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 And it's easily destroyed too. That's the problem. Trust can be built up over time by just nothing, just by spending time with each other. But it can be easily destroyed by, some lack of information or. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah. You've got a track record. So, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Well, and maybe it's, yeah, not knowing how to do it and then why to do it, and it's like, pay me now or pay me later kind of argument too, right? um, yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 And it's like money in an account, right? It's gonna get spent. It's just, do you want it to get spent now when it's less valuable, or do you want to get it spent later when it's gonna hurt more and there's more value? Yeah. Yeah. And it's that trust, you know. Right. Yeah. You need to have a trustworthy partner. Yeah, what was the word? What was the panic? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. That happens right before. because you're committing to it, and there's a price to be paid if it doesn't work. So, but that's what making it work. It's so worth it. But yeah, to keep that trust factor going. I think some practice might be one way to go, one way to help. I mean, I don't know how you do that. The only thing I can think of is like the acting classes where you fall and somebody catches you. But that's more of a physical thing. You're talking more of a daily. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you pay the smart therapist lady to do, come up with. It's like, well, there's 15 different ways to do that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, maybe that's like, hey, I'm going to try to not really get upset about this, but so that, because, yeah, I mean, I get that reaction all the time too, and I start to cry. I want to lighten the situation, and sometimes people are like, well, that's just taking away from my feelings. Are you doing that? So don't do that. But it's like, but I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want to see people cry. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's my behavior is like, well, I want them to stop, so I'll try to do some things that'll, promise anything just to get them to stop crying. And then as soon as they stop crying, it's like, all right, well, so pretty good. Yeah, I've been listening to a podcast, and one of these things that keeps rattling around is it was a podcast talking about feet and how the one stat that keeps coming by. If you walk 9,800 steps per day, you have less likelihood of Alzheimer's and dementia when you're older. All right, I'm gonna go start walking. Oh, uh-huh. Oh, wow. Yeah, and this is more physical, right? Like, you need to wear better shoes so your toes can splay out while you're walking, and don't get shoes that are too cushiony, because then your feet get soft. Well, the shoe type, because you want to take care of your feet, because if you can't walk, then you can't do these things. And that's what so many people think of feet as not as critical to your mobility as they are, right? Try getting a bunion or a cut toe or a stub toe or something like that. It'll really slow you down for walking, and you probably won't want to go walk. Somebody has 5 dogs off leash. Okay. Well, I don't see the food either. But they look like they have collars. And they started looking at me, and I was like, whoa. Where's the pig? I saw a coral snake. Did I tell you last week? I talked to you since last week then, right? I told you about the bald eagle? Yeah. That was so cool. I bought a special camera so I can go take a picture of yeah, because I want to get video. Yeah. Cool. Ah, yeah, Trey was asking, are there going to be invitations coming out? Electronic? Okay, yeah. You have a computer? Oh, okay. Didn't work anymore. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, 0 time. Okay. Very good. Yeah. You're welcome. How's the home ownership? Ah, yeah. Well, I think of it as a stress relief kind of thing, too. Well, I mean, paying for it is stressful, but actually doing the work is somewhat of a stress relief.